to throw first. Game on!
Barneveld first to the mark.
43.
And what a mind gamer. He did that in 99 when Barney whipped out of the Wembley Arena and Taylor went and had drinks with 2,000 Dutch fans. He never misses a trick. Taylor won the throw and gave it away. That shows cockiness.
137.
The crowd are on their feet. They've been queuing for 4 hours to get into the Circus Tavern at the culmination of
28.
a festival of fine arrow play.
So Taylor, if he wins the first set, I think he's hinted he'll take that Dutch shirt off. Having got the fans on his side from the start. Eat your heart out, Sigmund Freud. This is a psychologist.
And Sid, I just get the feeling
81.
that this match is going to come down to doubles. Who is going to hit? Who is going to miss? We know they both can score outrageously, but it is going to be the man who's the lord of the outer rings that's going to win here tonight.
Coming from Dave Lannon, whose team get blitzed, West Ham supporter, and there forever bursting bubbles. Lovely stacker dart. Sloppy by his standards. The second dart.
140.
Taylor, who, as per normal, won the ball, but elected to give the throw to Barneveld. And it looks as though
59.
Taylor could finish
Finish by
here.
143.
Here we go. First pop, but a big combo by the power. Very slack by his standards at starter dart. So here we go. First man to 7.
83.
It's what we're after, Dave.
It's a very, very sluggish start from Barneveld, averaging just over 50. And Taylor down at a finish, and Barneveld's back on 286, but now the signs are he's finding his way.
140. Failure requires 60.
Colin Stoke, the top lipstick. There's the easy bit. The first blood to the power from the Potteries. Topsy once.
And shot the first leg. Phil Taylor.
What are we wishing for?
Second leg.
Wins the
Phil
first leg.
Roper.
It's a very long
Game
journey.
on.
This is a marathon, not a sprint. But Phil Taylor gets the first taste of blood here at the Circus Tavern.
Now, I don't want to get strung up from the rafters by the cheeseheads, the Holland fans, but in the BDO final a year ago, he couldn't push his average past 89 against Jelle Klassen, who went on to win. At a vital time, Barney couldn't get that over 100 average. He can't afford to let Taylor
100.
pulverize the averages.
Taylor then, 46 years old, 24-gram unicorn darts are his chosen weapons.
And massive psychological games like wearing an orange shirt when you're taking on a Dutchman.
97.
It's fairly clumsy Freudian, but then again, some people will use the rapier, some the broadsword. Lovely darts, just too high, understacker maybe.
140.
Maybe eminent, if you can use that understacker, he might have to.
Now we've read about Barneveld, the new lightweight flights, which he only acquired a couple of months ago. Certainly he attributes them to a percentage improvement in his game, which has turned him from being great to really
100.
great, outstanding.
That's right, Taylor said in 99 after he won Barney, after Barney said he was not yet a great player, but he is now, definitely.
57.
Legend Taylor.
Failure required
Legend Barney. Quite simply,
164.
I was there.
Yes.
It will be tattooed on pecs.
Treble 18 for the bull here for a crippling opening. What a start this would be, and what a finish this would be.
And
Quite
shot the
sensational.
second leg.
Oh,
Phil
yeah.
Taylor.
Barney will be
Third leg.
on the
Raymond
ropes.
to Roper.
What
Game on.
a way to start. Out by Taylor. He's averaging 115.6.
70.
Well, if ever there was an emphatic statement of intent, it came with that finish from Phil Taylor. finishing on the bull, 164, simply the best.
$99.
Here we go then. There's Mrs. Taylor looking demure. Barney, it's a simple stacker. Simple stacker to the right as well.
100.
Only 100. MBE, mighty ballistic energy.
And Phil Taylor really is outstanding. The words of the song, extraordinary, interplanetary.
The perfect Alan Evans shot. The late Alan Evans was the best I ever saw lateral, 3 along the bed.
100.
Taylor averaging 120. This could be over by 10-9. Only joking, folks, but what a way to hit him, Dave.
I think not. I think Barneveld still is going to have a say in this final, Sid. We know he is nerveless and will keep battling. Phil Taylor should stay there. Another 180.
Barney Tungsten by Taylor. Barney speeding his game up.
135.
Mistake.
Failure required 42.
This would be for the set, double 16 for a hurricane start from the power.
Oh, he's sloppy now. Only a 12 daughter.
10 score.
Wow.
Raymond, you require 96.
This is the moment, these are the kind of moments that Barneveld really shows his class. He normally picks up these kind of pieces. He's not going to this time.
56.
Got to take shots like that.
Failure required
Taking a piecemeal
32.
against Martel at Sunderland, the PDL, 500 plus as. He's got to get the 60 to 100 shots out. Taylor wants double 16. That's a nice little fall lob onto the barrel.
Game shot in the first set.
So Phil Taylor takes it out, 3-zip in the first set. He just had a few doubles and a double there. But apart from that, he was superb. Can he keep it up? We'll see in just a couple of moments.
Phil to Thruffer.
He's looked at as
Game
most
on.
invincible, but in fairness, Barneveld has been considerably below his best. And that I was suggesting earlier on, well, we'll just stop a minute while he probably rattles up.
140.
Just a full deflection. The reflection is all going to be about finishing. It hasn't been because Taylor hasn't given Barneveld much of a chance.
45.
103 plays 94.5. It's a reflection of when he chased Klassen at the BDO final a year ago. And just look at this. Look at the pulverizational. Right, he lost
96.
Barney the second set despite 113. That would be a psychological biff.
Yes, although Taylor hasn't cited these averages, what must be worrying for Barneveld fans is that although Taylor's average has dropped considerably, he still won the last set 3-1.
And you know what happens when you slow down near Venus to sling off the petrol tanks. You get that bit more valency and you go whoosh.
58.
Barneveld needs to find this treble. It is right now. Could do with the second one.
140.
Hidalgo spotter from world champ picking up the excellent point that Barney watch his second dart. It's not a confident dart. Whereas with this fella, the second one is usually his underpinner. Where bad.
26.
I honestly think that Taylor has taken his foot off the accelerator because he just can't believe he's had things so much his own way.
140.
It's the only explanation we can offer. And it could let Barneveld in here for a win against the throw.
Taylor will puncture this. See, the great thing about him is he'd never give the chucker an evening grip. He won't let Barney have a crumb like 76. This is magic!
133. Raymond, you require 76.
6. Double 18. He's normally very much at home over here.
Game shot in the first leg. Raymond van Barneveld. leg, Raymond to Roper.
Now we see the double again.
Game on.
That's the equation, Sid, that when he gets over to that side of the board on 18s and 4s, seem to recollect he hit double 4 about 6 times, or certainly 4 times in his semi-final.
60.
But there's a resigned look about the man. It's uncanny.
Well, he has been experimenting with the Taylor understack. That's the one that lands high. That's the understack. Barney's been trying that about 6 weeks ago. Bad time
99.
to change your buckety wheel. Bad time to start fiddling with the finesse points.
Barneveld needs a treble here to stay in touch.
100.
Well, Taylor's certainly waiting for him. 112 average, first set. Third set, 102 average. Taylor versus Barneveld. Dance final, perfect. Yes. Well, I thought he was going to take the Dutch.
41.
Like the Dutch shirt off after the first set. It's to hook the Dutch fans.
100.
Only 100.
Just get the feeling, Sid, that things just might be moving. There's just a little bit of a sea change in the atmosphere up there. Surely Barneveld has got to mount a charge before long. Surely he won't let this final just tamely drift away to his rival. But when Taylor hits darts like that, it's really difficult stopping him.
Just saying that there's privately bound any time. Each one of them hits a 180, which will winner will nominate a charity. Has chucked his white van away and got into a roadster.
59.
It's looking good for
Raymond,
Barneveld.
requires
He's
61.
clawing his way back into contention here. 61 the shot. Double 18, loves it here, just loves it. Double 9 should hold no fears.
43.
This
Raymond require 122.
will be one right in the synapse. The ones around your belly button. This would stop the Barney charge. Treble 18 and he's double 7. The Bull. He's had several of these this week.
97.
Just pulled it.
So these are the
Raymond, you
opportunities the
require
Dutchman must take
18.
if he is to get back into this match. Double 9, he's got to aim high. Could be a good marker, Sid.
Games on the second leg.
He's going to score.
Raymond van
That was
Barneveld.
a magic shot.
Third leg, Phil to
Like a Ricky
Roper.
Condon leg glance.
Game on.
Off the 100-mile-an-hour cricket ball. Barney murdering now.
First signs of real life and inspiration from
140.
Barneveld. Really should take this set and keep the match buzzing.
Barney's gang down there. Spotted.
97.
Bewigged. They'll be appreciating this flourish of Dutch mastery. It's like Rembrandt finishing the undercut and looking for the gloss.
96.
140 here from Barneveld would be more than useful.
$135.
Pushed his average up to 96. Power sitting on a pathetic 101, but to by his standards, could be game on if Barney snidges this set. Beautiful second dart by the Power.
85.
The Barneveld fans have had little to applaud thus far this evening, but their night might not be over yet.
99.
They have to finish, you see, Barneveld, 170. We haven't seen one of those this week. This 10 days, a marvellous 10 days of darts, 11 days. This is the 11th. Great new faces coming in. Colin Osborne was impressive, so was Dan Webster.
Here we go, the Power 140 makes life very interesting.
100. Raymond, you require
Going for this, he can
170.
drop below a 70 leave. It's vitalist. He's got to keep this crisp.
If he could manage this just might get him, set him up. And there's the The top finish. Taylor can but small briefly, but Barneveld is right back in this match. It suddenly has new life and impetus.
Has it ever?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Fifth set, first leg. Raymond to throw first. Game on.
Join the action at the start of the 12th set.
Crunch time is here, Sid. Taylor's got to hold the throw in this set to take us into the decider, and who knows what might happen then should we reach it. But Barneveld, the way he's been throwing of late, might well win it in this set.
Look at there, Johnny. Our stats underpin one thing. Taylor's best ever average was 102.7, which he did in 2002, yeah, with as high as 106 and as low as 101. Now he is averaging, John, 102.3, so nobody can see that Barney caught him on a slack night.
Oh no, Taylor has been magnificent through this tournament.
125.
He's been hit for the first time tonight in this tournament by a Barneveld blast in the middle of this contest that had to come, otherwise we'd have been all over now, and the prize giving would have been over as well.
134.
Quebec, what a man, came here, joined the lads in the PDC, 4 world titles, and decided to lift his gear. He had to spend a year in the PDC jungle where the cats are predators, and could in this set become a world champion.
Well, Barneveld against the darts, 96 wanted after just 9 hours. He really is flying.
60. 60. Taylor then started the recovery in the set.
110 needed and by the power to hold his throw in this 12th set. That's 91 left, treble 17. 74, he'll go for treble 14, but Barney knows he's got to go here. 40 he wins.
Great set up a fantastic victory. It was 3 sets and 0 down, remember. Topsy once. Pressure getting through, 2 10s. This is slack, gotta buckle up.
After the way he thrown it double top and double 10, that was quality. Well, Phil Taylor's been here before and prevailed. He's also been here before and failed.
60.
I'm not going to say which way this one's going to go yet, Sydney boy, but Barneveld is now the favourite for sure.
Absolutely. Barney's action since we were 3-0 down, didn't have a 180 until the end. He's outscored Taylor on 180s. He's on 101.5 average. He came into this with only a 95 average. He knew we had to raise his game to beat Taylor, and he's raised it because Taylor's tournament average is one of his highest ever, 102.3.
60.
He's done this several times in this match. He's taken the throw off Taylor and then invited Taylor back in. Sometimes he's accepted that invitation and sometimes he hasn't.
136.
Sure he will here though, because well, he's got to.
Barney takes this leg. He's 1 leg away from the match. Superb pitch over the second to the double, the second. 60.
On this first day, this first night of the new year, 2007, we're witnessing a wonderful sporting occasion and 2 wonderful sportsmen giving their all for the biggest title in darts.
Only 100 and he's left a bogey. Barney could fill his clogs, yeah, especially with that lie. 2 for the red bit. Just slight rush of blood to the wrist.
60.
Only 60.
It's amazing how many bogey numbers Taylor has left himself on over the last 3 or 4 sets.
137.
There we go then. 140 next life. Fascinating. And, well, beautiful, beautiful second dart. Oh, he's lifted 180. He wants this. Does he ever, Barney? Taylor's got to get this to keep him at bay.
Not easy, double seven, even for Taylor. Not easy. But he gets it, he's equal to it, needed it. Barneveld to send that up beautifully. So it's 1-all in this 12th set. And Taylor breaks back immediately.
It's superb, sensational international sport. Going out to roughly 12 million people as far away as India and the Philippines, and why not? Fantastic.
140.
And I know of 3 Germans who have flown in from Munich who are in the crowd here tonight, especially for
100.
this one match.
Taylor, favourite to get a pop of the double in this set. He's got to win! And if he does, we go to the very last set.
125.
Barney then looking to plant another 180.
Compelling encounter now. And Barneveld picking up the maximums. That's his 16th, twice as many as the power.
Well, I've never seen a turnaround in a match like this. 3-0 down with a power average of 104, and Barney has gone ballistic. Not to say seismic since then.
Well, on a much grander scale, of course, I have to say, it reminds me of Bolton, it reminds me of Las Vegas. On those 2 occasions, as I said earlier, Barneveld looked down and out, and he came back to pin Taylor at the post. Could he do the same here?
Treble 17 was what he wants. Bull double 16. He has to get it. Barney on a shot. So what? 2 16s to go ahead. On the way out, Barney then. Here we go to get one leg away from the world title, John!
Yeah, Taylor did this to Barneveld a few legs ago when Barneveld was sitting pretty. He'll be looking to do the same here. 11 for Bull. This is exactly how Taylor went. Got the ball. Snap, snap, snap. Barneveld does exactly the same to the power.
So having been 3-0 down in sets, trailing by 10 points in averages. Since that point, he's driven in 16 180s for the World Championship. Raymond van Barneveld wants 15 darts for this title.
97.
They said the biggest leg of Barneveld's career, this. And it's a pretty big one in that of Phil Taylor too.
But the way's been creaming. 61-80 to the power 8. This would be far off. He lost the line. Nice line.
55.
Only.
Well, it's back now with Taylor, only 12 behind. He knows he can save the match.
It's a lovely stacker. But he didn't use the stacker, showing the tension he's under. Normally that would have been in the red bits. Only 60. Barney can step in. Ton plus makes him favourite.
Couldn't agree with you more, Sid. It's the pressure. Barney certainly holding himself together. Here, the better of the 2 slightly, maybe. It's hardly convincing, is it, that statement? But that's because the situation we're in.
There we go then. Ton 40 from Taylor makes life very interesting. He's not stuck in, he's not getting the lie very well. Now he is. This one lands on the barrel of the marker. Brilliant!
Yeah, brilliant.
2 more in there. 140 makes it really tense.
100.
Only.
161 to save
161.
the set, to save the match. Got the first bit, treble 17. Got the second bit, bullseye.
Bull! Save the match, yes, Barney there for the World Championship, John!
Raymond, you require 164.
1-6-4. Taylor took this out, second leg of the match. If Barneveld were to do it here, and he can't now, he'll have to wait. Maybe the opportunity will never come again.
140.
Save
37.
the final. He wants fat 5. It's double 16. You could hear the drip of oil off a chip. The worst dart you could ever throw in circumstances like this.
The man is Phil Taylor. The man is 13 times champion of the world. And the man knows that was one heck of a recovery after that dart that had hit the wire of the number 16 itself. 2 legs all.
Taylor can get to the double and sink in the air. We go to the very last set. But if Barney takes this set, this leg is the world champ.
I think, Sid, indicative of the situation we're in now, all 4 legs in this set have gone against the darts. Nervous players, but still throwing brilliantly.
Just one of the most modern legends in the world. He gets the big 170 shot when he needs it, Taylor. He is a genius.
58.
He really had to be a double first to save his title. What a match. Still alive for the 60. Beautifully taken. A line to the left.
140.
When a champion is threatened the way that Taylor has been by Barneveld, it's an invitation to produce his best, and he certainly hasn't disappointed us. It's now Taylor in the ascendant.
His 3-0 up in sets looking to be a cakewalk was Taylor. Now we're looking certain, especially after that dart, to go to the deciding set of this classic.
He's, I think, had his concentration affected by the dropping of the dart, but he's on a finish.
What a time for an 11 dart there to save your target. Here we go then. 2 darts to take us to the deciding set of a classic.
We require 52.
52 then for Taylor. Double 16 for the 12th set and to take us into the deciding set. He knows he'll be back even if he misses. He doesn't miss. That's 6 sets all. And into the 13th and final set. We shall go soon. What a match.
Nothing separating these 2 giants of the game. This is the 13th set. The winner needs to go 2 legs clear to clinch victory. It's 4-4. Barneveld throwing first.
The ladies' faces are a microcosm of what's happening. Yvonne Taylor, eyes damp. Sylvia Barneveld holding it together better at the moment. If this is no trouble, Barney can step in there.
Phil Taylor, with his 3rd dart at a double, has kept himself consistently in control of this match. But now it's Barneveld again, looking here to go 5-4 up with his 20th maximum of the night.
In the last 9 sets, Barney has scored 20 maximums. Taylor's replying, it just gets better, folks! So what? You're going to go to work tomorrow? Come on, stay late with Sky!
145.
Hanging on in there. Hanging on in there. 136 left. Barneveld 80 for 5-4.
To go ahead. Fat 20. Double tops, no flighting away.
40.
So,
Fill your
136 for the power.
136.
There's Mrs. Power. Great dart, great dart.
60 years interesting. Just pulled. Right to go back to being
96.
favourites. Barney. He
Raymond,
wants
you require 40.
tops. Double tail.
Getting shot in the
5-4
ninth.
ahead. That's 9 legs in this set. They've all gone with throw, and therefore, for the 5th time, Taylor throwing to save his title. And if he does, Sid, into a deciding leg we go. And interestingly, it was in the deciding leg that Barneveld won in Bolton. It was in the deciding leg of a 7-setter that Barneveld won in Las Vegas.
134.
So it keeps up on the historical record with Taylor. There we go then. If Taylor can win this leg, we go to a bull up and then sudden death leg.
58.
For the world title.
And it's looking very much as though 11 fantastic darting days
100.
and nights will culminate in one leg of 501.
Somehow appropriate with the standard we've had here this week. Nearly 501.
140.
Taylor looks like they're at the double first to take us to that sudden death leg.
3 sets to 0 up, coasting it. Brilliant fight back by the Dutchman.
140.
Now Taylor has hung on in there since the Dutchman has enjoyed 4 match points. Well, he didn't enjoy them in the end because he missed them.
Tries to leave 170. Too beautiful on that one.
Phil, you require 127.
To take us to the sudden death leg. He starts the shot with 60. Treble 19 wants the bull for the real fun.
Well, he's taken a chance. He's been pragmatic. He's taken a chance on Barneveld not taking out a 170. He's done it once in this match, but this would be the mightiest maximum finish you've ever seen in your life if he does it.
If he didn't Bolton. Too high! A great gamble by Taylor. Here we go then, folks.
105.
Have you got 3 or 4 minutes in your tank now?
32.
This is heading for double 16 for the sudden death set.
Getting shot
The sudden
Coming up now! The sudden
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's the sudden death leg it is now.
Is a sudden death leg.
They'll pull off.
It's going to be Raymond.
The nearer to the
Throw
ball
for the bullseye
will throw
first.
first for the
Sorry,
biggest
it's gonna be
title
Phil to
in
throw
his
for the
life.
bullseye first.
£100,000.
Thank you.
Who will it be, Sydney boy?
Well, I have the feeling this will be Taylor 7-4, 7-5. But Barney, since the 4th set, has shown true greatness as a dart player. Couldn't call this one, but it'll only take 12 or 13 darts.
That's
There
the
you go.
25.
Notice that Barneveld has asked for that dart to be left in. He can use that as a guide. Gets the
That's
ball.
the bullseye.
That could be the most important ball he's hit in a long
Thank you, ladies and
time.
gentlemen. The
What a
11th
night.
and final
We're
leg.
just going to see
It's
one of the
Raymond to
darts
throw
match.
first.
Whoever wins it will
Game
be
on.
of the world.
2 darts to win the PBC World Championship. And he's going for it now. The 4 times world champion looking for their 5th entering rounds of Bristol. Ryan Navapli. Last leg of an absolute classic.
Thank you.
That's inviting 2 more to join it, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it?
180.
10-28 by Taylor. Barney's 21st.
One.
Oh, it's incredible! Iron Gong got the red thesaurus out. Undescribable tension here.
When one hits a 180 in these circumstances and the other responds in kind, you can only stand back and admire.
Oh, push the mic further up your nose. There we go then, Barney, to set up the 2 or 3 dart shot for the world title. A good treble makes life very difficult. There's an angle there to go in the
105.
Well, 2 darts. 3 darts away from this title.
116 he wants after 9 darts. Taylor here has got to find his very best again. He's coming down. And back up he'll go, surely. For the 18, kicks it off.
133. Raymond, you require 116.
For the world title, 16. Raymond van Barneveld wants that for the title.
76.
And a 5th match point, a
Phil, you
5th
require
championship point
148.
goes. Now Taylor, 148, and we have to say for his 14th world title.
Looks at the 60. For Raymond van Barneveld, 4 times BDO champion, to end the greatest year of his life.
Raymond, you require 40.
Tops he wants.
And he gets it!
Barneveld is the champion of the world!
He goes Eric Bristol's 5 title records. What a player!
What a player! What a comeback! What a match!
Barneveld against Taylor in a final of classic proportions. 2 of the greatest darts player that ever lived, battling over epic sets down to sudden death. Only one man could win. Taylor, who had tasted success
Ladies and gentlemen,
times, just couldn't
in
produce
such a magnificent
that little
final,
bit
it's a
extra.
cliche to say there has to be a runner-up, and a very rare occasion. The runner-up of the 2006 Ladbrokes.com World Darts Championship, Mr. Phil Taylor.
But ladies and gentlemen, the 2007 Ladbrokes.com World Darts Champion from Den Haag in Holland, the man, Raymond van Barneveld!
The Dutchman proving that he has what it takes, and Van Barneveld is the Ladbrokes.com World Darts Champion 2007.